Chad, Ocho Cinco, and Shannon Sharpe recently reviewed a video. I guess they expanding the reach of their platform. They reviewed a video of a girl that was basically on social media that was talking about, um, women saying men aren't obsessed with them anymore. And so, Chad, he said whatever it is that he had to say. And then this is what Shannon Sharpe's breakdown of it was.
Family is just different now. I hate you. Is that
women? But see, when you keep saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, then you convince yourself. And then you want to be masculine because you think you can talk to, at the end of the day, that's still a man. And I'm not saying, look, I'm old and know how my grandmother and how I saw everybody raised. See, these women today, they talk about, oh, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. Y'all ain't cooking no meal every day. When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal on the table. He got home at dinner, meal on the table. He ate first. It wasn't no arguing back and forth. When my grandfather said they can, they did. When he said they couldn't, they couldn't. But y'all, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you? I don't have to be a part of it. And so I think the thing is that they've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man. And then you 20, now you 45, now you 50. Now your options are limited.
Right. Yeah. I don't think women understand that the options are limited, especially today, especially for what they want. When you look at their expectations and what they expect and what they're looking for, it's very hard. It's very hard to get.
No, Ocho, it's not hard. But here's the thing. What you want gotta want you.
Oh.
See, that's the problem. Okay, you want a guy. Oh, he need to be over 6 foot tall. Oh, he needs to make 6 figures. Oh, he need to do this.
Right.
Well, every time you throw out something that he needs to be, you a percentage, 15, 20%.
Sound like Shannon Sharpe has been listening to a lot of these Red Pill podcasts.
But he ain't lying though.
No, but he's using the same verbiage that they use: 6 foot, 6 figures, 6-pack, whatever the fuck is going on, 6 inches.
But that's been a thing since I've been in high school. Like people said the 3 6s. Like that's been a thing for a long time.
Yeah, but it's different talking about it on the online.
We ain't letting this nigga do that, man. He ain't never talked like this.
He's channeling his inner Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, he ain't never talked like this. He say some honest shit sometimes, but not to this effect. He been watching people, and I think he developed some talking points from other folks.
Of course he did.
I heard him talk before,
which is not a bad thing.
No. Like, I mean, he's still being honest, but at the same time, man, it's just like, come on, man. I don't know, Shannon. That's like still in verses, man. It's like an MC still in verses, man. That's what it sounded like.
I think if this is how the women are acting, and all the men say this is how the women are acting, and they're living it, then multiple men are saying the same stuff, which means they didn't have to hear it from somebody, that they seen that shit like in real fucking life. Like if we say this is what women are wanting and we're experiencing this is what dudes are going to say, whether they heard it from somebody else or not. And being that nigga is the nigga that everybody wants, I'm sure that nigga probably hears this shit and fucking experiences shit all the fucking time. That nigga 6 feet tall. That nigga got fucking 7 figures.
Everybody wants Shannon Sharpe.
That's not what I said, nigga. Don't come with that dumb shit.
Asking.
I said that nigga is fucking shut the fuck up. like don't come at me like that, nigga. Nigga, I said that he's everything. I said he's 6 foot. He has 7 figures. He has what he's saying that women want. I didn't say that they wanted him, but I'm sure if that nigga fucking gave everybody a chance, he'd probably hop on board. Because bitches are shallow like that. Nigga, ugly niggas got bitches because they got money.
Yeah,
I'm not
only-
arguing. I was just asking.
I don't know
Quinn,
why
you
you're.
are
I
a
don't.
mean person.
I don't know why you were asking, nigga.
he wasn't talking
Quinn
like
is a
he wasn't talking like
mean person.
And
fuck
no,
that.
because you mentioned Shannon Sharpe, and I'm like, girls, I've never heard no women falling out over Shannon Sharpe. I just had to be sure. Okay.
Quinn is a mean person. Let me
Well, if
say
you
that.
listened, you wouldn't ask that question if you're listening.
No, you did say they be
I
I
get
said
your
he. I
point.
said. I said he's what they want. He has what they want. I didn't say him. I said he has what they want. And I said 6 feet, and I said his money. I didn't say nothing about women want Shannon Sharpe.
Okay.
Quinn, you are a mean.
But if you want a cape for Molly, then hop on board. She still ain't gonna give you none.
Well,
I was
if
just asking
you
a question.
you said
Close your
if
mouth,
that's the nigga
Anton.
that everybody wants. So I don't know
Like
if you were talking
his
about
attributes, nigga. Listen,
yeah,
I'll
but
name the
no,
attributes
no,
after.
Quentin, she heard you right, but you probably were rolling into like you were doing a general statement, and then if Shannon Sharpe, I guess, sees a guy who's like that, that's what you said. You literally said if that's the nigga that
It's
because that's the
okay.
nigga that everybody wants. You did say it. I just rewound it to listen. I was like, I thought
That
I
wasn't
heard
the
her say
point,
that
Quentin.
too.
Sorry. I was when you said it, I was just like, women want him? Okay. That wasn't the point though. Continue.
Oh, I'm sure Shannon Sharpe gets a lot of girls after him.
Molly, you so nice.
Nah, man. You got when this motherfucker do that, you gotta get him them L's. You gotta get that motherfucker them L's, man. Cause he gonna give you them L's. He gonna hold you accountable. Gotta hold that motherfucker.
He know he said it though. That's why he said,
Yeah.
"Man,
But
shut up."
there was
Because
there was
talking
stuff
about
afterwards
outrageous.
though.
I
Like
know what the
it's
fuck
not
I
like I
heard.
just
He
it's
went
not like
through
I just
his own
said women want
transcript and
Shannon
was like,
Sharpe.
"Oh shoot, I said it."
I said
Shut
Shannon
up.
Sharpe is the nigga they
Yeah,
want, and
you was
it's
dead
like
ass
all
wrong.
this shit that they want. I'm wrong.
No, I'm saying you was dead ass wrong what you did though. Your actions.
No,
Like,
they weren't. No, why? Just because it was wrong to you doesn't mean it's wrong to me. No, you don't get to tell me.
No. It doesn't
Well, you
matter.
didn't
It
have to
doesn't
tell
matter
Molly
who's
to shut
wrong
up.
to.
Nigga, when
You
she
are
talking
wrong.
out of
Like,
turn, nigga, she need to shut up.
She
how the
wasn't
fuck
talking
she
out
need
of
to shut up when
turn.
she blatantly caught you up?
No, she didn't
Going
catch
back
me
what
up.
you said. You actually said it. And she
Women want
called you
Shannon
out on it.
Sharpe.
You just mentioned
Women
it in
want
different
Shannon Sharpe. Like
context. And then
now
you
that she
told her to
said
shut
it,
up.
yes. The question's
No.
yes.
But
No, the question's yes, motherfucker.
Was,
The question's yes. If you want to say women want Shannon Sharpe, yes.
No. But seriously,
That nigga 6 foot tall and got $7 million. Yes, bitches want Shannon Sharpe by the masses. Yes, she didn't catch shit up, but you can cape.
So now, so you contradicting
I got a
yourself
cape
now.
for you. I got a cape for you if you want to wear it.
So you contradicting yourself. No. It
Extra
has
large,
nothing.
large.
She heard. So
size do you wear?
sometimes.
What
Hold
size
on,
do you
wait.
wear? Small.
Please,
The way you acting, you probably wear small. Like extra small.
You got to
Extra
let somebody
small.
land, bro. Are you finished
Nigga,
talking?
You've never
gonna be
landed,
men?
nigga. We're fucking 6 months in and you ain't landed shit, bro.
We gonna be men, or we gonna be
You
children?
talk around yourself
What we
all the
doing?
time, nigga.
You say what?
You talk around yourself all. You don't never land, nigga. You be circling the airport, nigga.
We're not talking about me.
You do down and backs, nigga.
We're not talking
Fucking air
about
traffic
me. We're
control,
talking about the topic at hand.
Circle the wind.
Are we going to be men, or are you going to
VFR.
continue to derail?
VFR. We're still VFR.
Okay, so since Quentin, okay, you're done. All right, so the problem was she said what everybody thought they heard. That's why everybody's looking like that, bro.
They heard what they thought they heard,
and what we thought we heard was correct.
What we heard. What we
because
thought
Carrie
we heard.
just confirmed it that you
what
said
we
it.
thought we heard.
Quentin, are you gonna be nice today, bro?
No, absolutely.
At any
not.
point in his live stream.
Yes, once y'all start, nigga, this would have been fine if Molly would have cut me off. I was still talking. Let's start there.
Well, okay, wait. We got to start at the fact that Molly, first of all, she apologized, and regardless of whether she was right or wrong, she de-escalated the situation. Why are you so mean, bro?
I'm not being mean. We have Captain America still like escalating the situation.
No, you're not gonna call me Captain America. You're not gonna say I'm caping. You're not gonna do that.
Once Molly dropped it, but Slimmy didn't.
She's being graceful. That's what it is.
Good. She should be. You should be graceful too. You should be.
No, I don't gotta be graceful. I don't have to be graceful. You were wrong.
You do.
You were wrong.
No, I wasn't.
You were wrong.
No, I wasn't.
You were wrong. She caught you. She
No,
caught you, and you're not being graceful and taking the L.
She didn't catch anything.
You're not being graceful and taking the L.
She didn't catch anything. She thought she heard something she didn't, and she's apologized. She apologized for a reason. But if you want to cape, then we can.
I don't ever cape.
Well, she apologized because she was de-escalating the situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sometimes you gotta grow up, man. You gotta
what I said was accurate. Shannon Sharpe is what women want. That's what I said, and that there was nothing to be caught up about that.
But you denied you said that.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
You're a meanie today.
Well, let me start it out when he wants to say someone escalated a riot, so I'm just going to be a meanie for the rest
I
of the
didn't say
night.
escalate, I said incite.
Even worse.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with something that somebody says, but you don't have to act like an asshole.
You're still
because you
landing
don't
plane.
agree. And
I'm
you
an
don't have to
asshole.
continue-
I'm
Wait
an
a minute.
asshole.
Hold on,
That's
hold
how
on.
I act.
We don't
I
have
am
to
an asshole,
continue.
so I'm acting the person that I am. So I do have
Okay.
to act like an asshole.
Okay,
You're wrong.
cool.
You're wrong. Caught you.
Cool.
Caught you up. Caught you up.
No, you didn't
I
catch
caught you
anything
up. I caught you up.
Can you be
Gotcha.
mature, man?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Be
Because that's
mature,
what
man.
you're always trying to do is catch me up, nigga. You
I'm
can't
not trying to
catch
catch
me,
you up. I
nigga.
don't give a
You
fuck if
can't
you get
catch
caught
me,
up or
nigga. I'm
not.
smarter
I want
than
you
you,
to be
nigga.
mature.
I'm the
Let
nigga you
somebody
wish
else
you
land.
was, nigga. I'm smarter than you, nigga. You can't catch me, nigga.
You smarter.
What's happening here?
I don't understand what's wrong with this nigga, man. Like, this nigga crashing out.
I got
Come
some
on,
box
y'all. We
last
gotta
night.
be.
I
We
got some
got.
box
We
last night,
gotta.
my friend.
Come on,
Thank
y'all.
you, DTA. I got some box last night. I appreciate it, boss.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
We gotta balance. We gotta have balance. It's cool to fight and stuff, but at the same time, I don't want us to get so derailed to where it take away from the subject that we talking about too, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Freaking women opening their mouths
So you don't want nobody to talk that's a woman?
after me.
Well,
Shut
Molly,
up,
I
Molly.
went back. Molly, you didn't interrupt him either. Quentin stopped speaking.
Exactly. This shit look. This
Okay.
bad, man.
Oh man, that's funny.
Like, but this is what I said, man. You can't keep derailing the conversation because
You're the one still talking. Anton said, "Move on." You're still talking.
What I'm telling you, you can't keep doing that though, bro. You derailing the conversation.
No, you did because Molly stopped. We stopped when Molly stopped. You kept going.
So y'all want to get back to the subject,
Yes,
or
sir.
y'all want to move on to the next?
Yes, sir.
Somebody in the chat said, "Blame it on the town hall meeting."
Yep. Blame it on Kamal. That nigga Kamal, nigga. Got everybody fucking.
Got
But
your
no, I
testosterone
mean,
up.
seriously, do y'all think that Shannon Sharpe got a point, and that the women of today are so far removed from the women of yesterday that it actually validates most men's thoughts that they don't want to support women in the same way that the men of yesterday.
Actually, I went off on a girl about this previous to coming on this podcast. She wrote, "Some of us raise daughters that are not going to allow you to drag us back in the kitchen." And she said, "Thank you, mommy and daddy." And my response was, "You're 38 and single and never had kids and never been married." So
I think that that's an interesting sentiment, because I think that a lot of women don't want to. I don't think that a lot of women want to be in a traditional relationship. I think that they say that they do. I don't think that most women want to be in a traditional relationship nowadays. Like, let me substantiate this a little more. Let me add a little more context. I think that they want to be taken care of, but they don't want to be told what to do. I think that they want both. They want the benefits of being in a traditional relationship to where they don't have to survive per se on their own, but then they don't want to be submissive in the way that women of yesteryear were submissive. Like, they don't want to give up full control. Go ahead, Carrie. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say, I don't think that we think it through. Like, I don't think we really think long term on what we want and the decisions and the behavior we want to be able to exercise. I don't think we go that far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that even if you're saying you want to be an independent woman, I don't think that we really go, okay, I'm 28 saying that. What does that look like at 47? What does that bring me? What kind of man does that, I don't think we look that far with how we think about ourselves as women and what we want with men.
Yeah. So what does that look like though? What's the balance? Because see, it's one thing for us to address the problem and to call it out. But one of the things that I want to start doing in 2025 and moving forward is also addressing to what the solution could be, right? Because you're not putting a genie back in a bottle. Women are not going to relinquish their rights and their voting rights and their ability to go to work and all of this stuff, right? They're not going to not vote and, come together and do women power. So what is the balance, right? Because I think that the goal is to have strong families, and it's not for the people, it's for the children that people wind up having. So, what is the solution? Is there a solution? Is there a compromise that you can have between men and women to where men get what they want and women get what they want, or too many, or people don't have to give up too much to still be in a relationship or a marriage long term with a person that they actually want to be with?
Women want too much.
So
Like
there's not a solution, basically.
Well, I'm just saying that's easier said. That's easier said than done. Like men are chill the fuck out, nigga. You give us some boxing, something to eat, and shut the fuck up, and we're straight, nigga. They got this whole laundry list, nigga. What the fuck they want to do? So, like, it's true. Like, I'm not even for the whole like men red pill. Like, I don't even give a fuck about that shit. I think there's somebody for everybody. Somebody can capitulate, give here, but women be wanting the fucking most, man.
So, do you see it being a happy medium, or do you think that it's just fucking over? Quinn.
Shit, we've been walking this way for a minute. So, what's over? Like, what is the over that we're talking about?
It's over as far as like people being married, dying together.
Yeah, that's long past. Like, nigga, like about 2 or 3 years ago when all my high school team classmates started getting divorces and shit and cheating and shit.
Molly, what do you think? Do you think that there's a happy medium?
I don't think that there will be a happy medium until like it starts at home with the kids, and if children, especially girls, because there's so much, especially with school and then TV and movies, it's a lot of things that push girls and women to be independent and to feel like a man will only probably hold them back. So it's gonna have to be go back to the basics, start the kids off early, give them home economics, have them watch those old throwback 1940s, 1950s videos and when they taught humans how to be humans and how to be married and stuff like that. Because these things have to be put into practice because we see just within 1 to 2 generations, we don't even know how to cook anymore. So it's gonna have to the children and a lot of people are gonna stop putting your kids in front of the TV and letting them the TV program them into thinking that, especially with the females, because the whole world and I can't watch anything where it's not like feminism in it. So I don't know
I
if
don't
there's a
even
happy
think
medium.
I don't even think women know that they're doing what they're doing is wrong.
I don't think so either.
Like maybe if they knew better, they do better type shit. But they don't even like most women don't know what they're doing is wrong, or maybe they
What
don't.
is that? What does that mean?
Like I've just been like, say this woman is dating this dude, and I used to fuck her back in the day, but you're still talking to me. Yet you're talking about how shitty he treats you, and I'm like, but you talk to me every day. Like, what you mean? You know what I mean? And like that's just the sentiment the most. Like I think they just maybe they just don't think about it. Maybe they don't think it's wrong. Like maybe they don't know better.
And they don't want to become mothers. So that
Well, they
whole
do.
natural inclination.
They do want to be
Well,
mothers. They
some
just
of
don't
them,
want to be. They don't want to be together with the daddy.
that's true.
They definitely want to be mamas.
Yeah, because they have a whole thing called solo mothering where the ladies will get a sperm donor and they raising that baby alone.
I think that what you see today is that submission is conditional, depending on the guy and how much resources that he have.
You're right.
I think that marriage will largely be an option for rich people going forward in the future.
Yeah.
Because, and when I say marriage, I'm talking about the traditional version of what marriage is.
What you call it? Tia Mowry took her dude back, so I guess these streets weren't where she thought it was.
Oh, she got back with that dude?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh man, so much shit to talk about. So much to address.
Maybe she didn't graduate from her husband like she said she did.
But the problem with marriage being the traditional version of a marriage being reserved for people that have resources. And the reason that I say that is because women say submission is conditional based off of the environment that they put in. So they don't want to work, but then they want to have the resources to be able to do what they want to do in order to submit. The problem with that is that men that have options and have resources don't necessarily want the women that saying that that's what they want, because they don't have to settle down, right? Once you get to that point, if you wasn't with him shooting in the gym from the beginning, then what incentive does he have to marry a person that he can have 50 of them if he wanted to?
Like, once a nigga is the nigga, like, nigga, everything just is like fucking secondary for him. Like, I don't have to deal with you. When Kevin Samuels said that, what, 10% of black men in America make over 80K, I said, oh, bitch, you can't talk to me no more. Like, like, every bitch that ever tried to tell me, no, nigga, you can't even talk to me. And I live in Oklahoma. So that motherfucker go from 10% to like 1.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nope, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a happy medium, because I just think that women have too many options to ever.
Some niggas gonna
position.
Yep. Some niggas gonna say yes.
That's what I was about to say. I think it's too much technology.
It is.
Technology allows you to communicate in ways that you normally wouldn't. So we got to do like a great reset. We got to do some kind of reset towards where we are interacting all over the world with everybody. Yeah. That wasn't possible back then. Back in the day, it wasn't even possible in the 80s. So we still had some sense of reality. We still had some sense of normalcy. Now, when you could communicate all over the globe, you can communicate with whoever. Like, if you constantly contacting somebody who's not in your relationship 4 or 5 times out of a day, and you able to talk to this person, you're able to tweet them, whatever it is, shit, after a while, it's going to start to become cheating, because you giving this person so much energy. You know what I'm saying? You leaning outside of your relationship on somebody who doesn't even matter in real time. They don't matter in real life. And it's too much of that. All that energy that you put into somebody else that literally pulls you away from the person that you're with. It's too many options for everybody. Way too much. It's way too much. So we at a point where we gotta lower our intake of social media, for one. Also, we gotta start keeping our kids off of that shit. Like, I get it, it's fun and games for them, but we gotta give them some sense of a foundation that's somewhat normal and realistic. Because if they're just able to be on social media, they never gonna know what's real. Yeah. Never gonna know what's real, because the shit on social media, if somebody is only showing you the positive, and it's kind of outrageous and unattainable, unless you got a certain amount of resources, that's not realistic. Because you'll never see the downs, and then you'll feel like you don't add up to society. Now, granted, and that's on parenting, but that's going in a different direction. But all this shit is too much. It's too much, man. Shit, you used to have to use a rotary phone. Shit, it might take you 10 minutes to call somebody. Now you just pick up and talk. Everything is instant now. Instant gratification, instant communication, instant contact. Everything is instant. We got to tone some of that shit down.
And Slimmy, to your point about the social media and stuff like that, it's almost like you have a built-in support system if you choose to be by yourself. So even if a woman is not talking to another guy, if she leaves her man, all a girl has to do is post it. She's gonna get a whole slew of women she knows, don't know, who are gonna big her up. That come on over here to this community. So it's almost like they have their own fake pseudo man like support. You don't need anything. Yep, I don't really need a man, because I got all of the companionship. I got somebody stroking my ego all over here. There was one girl who, I think she's out of Atlanta. She was an influencer in real estate and found out her husband was cheating and put it online. And the comment, and she decided she was going to divorce him, put all of this online. And the comments that the women were leaving, I was just like, wow, like they were celebrating with her. I
Yeah,
might
they
have
do.
saw one comment that might have said, like, have you considered something else? Have y'all going to counseling? But everything else was like, good for you. Like, that's what's up. We
So
love
you're
you.
saying
We
that
got
people want to
you.
see other people single now?
Okay, so now you get into that could be the deeper sentiment. That could definitely be the deeper sentiment, but I don't even know, Anton. I don't know if it's that they don't want to see it, or if it's just like, hey, we're over here, come over here, it's good over here. Because again, we don't think long term. And I do think that if you're of a certain age, being single as a female, especially if you're pretty, especially if you're successful, you can have a pocket of fun. Like, I do think there is a time in your life where it doesn't seem like it's bad to be single,
Mm-hmm.
but that's going to wear out. And I think that some of the women who are like that, they're probably still in that pocket of time. So they might not be wishing for your downfall, but they're still in that, oh, it's good over here moment. But let some years come on to your back, let you go home alone long enough, let the attention wear off. You might be singing a different tune. So
I honestly, to what you just said, I think those women are miserable, and they want more people in that club.
Are they?
Yeah, I think those single women are miserable
Ma-
because they
Go
do
ahead.
a lot of they do a lot of man bashing on Facebook, and in them groups, it's always some groups where those women. And I'm not saying this is all women. What I'm saying, but it's a lot of women on Facebook, man. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of vitriol and a lot of negative energy towards men. And those Facebook groups, man, it get like, I don't know how dudes be getting in those groups, but they repost stuff out of there. Some of them send it to me, and they put it in like sports groups and all type of groups that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
That shit gets disgusting, man.